my question is, why did you allow yourself to be used on that CNN show, Michael?
Well, it wasn't look, the bottom line is I wasn't being used. I made a comment. I was trying to express a particular opinion. In fact, the point I was trying to make was that, they want to make certain leaders in the party, certain voices in the party, to be the boogeyman, to be the ghost. They're saying that there's obstructionists, they're creating problems, they're ugly and all these things. And that's just not the case. Look, we've got a lot to talk about, and the reality of it is for us right now, and something I tried to convey this morning on the Today Show, is that the Dow is dropping. Let's talk about Rush. We're spending money that the taxpayers don't have. Let's talk about Rush. There are 8,000 earmarks in the omnibus bill when this president said that he was going to abolish all earmarks. Let's talk about Rush. We
it's
closed Gitmo with no plan or strategy. Let's talk about Rush. So the point is there is a high degree of cynicism on the left that is trying to create Republican, conservative boogeymen and women for purposes of distraction.
Right, I understand that, Michael, but we've been friends for a long time, and you know how much I'm cheering for you to be a huge success as RNC chairman. I have from the beginning, and I continue to. But the one thing that we do know is that communication skills matter, and the ability to connect with the American people and convey the sense that the conservative movement, the Republican Party, is a positive, optimistic, and winning agenda for the people. And hold on, Michael.
Yeah,
Michael, there was something that happened on the CNN interview where you were interviewed by that D.L. Hewley host, and you were on with Chuck D. There was a moment that had nothing to do with Rush Limbaugh that disturbed me. Let's listen.
No, Michael, I agree. I'm telling you, if it were the sign alone, in other words, the tenets of the Republican Party are amazing, and they seem warm and welcome. But when I watch it be applied, like, you didn't have to go much further than the Republican National Convention. It literally looked like Nazi Germany. It really did. And I said that point. It just does not seem like, not only are we not welcome, we're not welcome, they don't even care what we think. And that seems to be the way
I'd like to say, I covered the.
Why did you say you're right, Michael?
But I went on to say what. You didn't play the rest of it. He was right. There are 36 black folks at the convention. The party has done very little.
Nazi Germany, Michael? You let him get away with Nazi Germany?
I was going to get to. Look, you saw there was a lot of conversation there. There was a lot of stuff back and forth there. Of course, we're not like Nazi Germany. Of course, I mean, they say this crazy rhetoric stuff. Some of it you just let go. Some of it you go after. My point is to try to make the clear, concise point that the Republican Party, certainly under my leadership, is going in a different direction.
Early,
I love it.
We'll
can I say one other thing, Laura?
Yes.
The headlines you talked about. Can I tell you where that's coming from? If you read those stories, that's coming from people who are not on the inside any longer. They don't know what I'm doing, how I'm transforming inside this building, because I don't want them to. I don't want someone second-guessing my decisions before I make them. So I've kept it very quiet. I've not informed the chattering classes of Washington about what I'm doing. I've brought in a lot of people who are from outside Washington who are going to be running this operation and help shape it. So that's very different. Change is a very different thing for a lot of people who've grown accustomed to being nurtured and coddled the same old, same old. I don't do that. I won't do that.
Right. And I know that you have that, you have that fight in your belly and that fire in your belly. And so, and I understand you're on some of these shows and they're popular black entertainers or something. When they say something like the Nazi Germany thing, I'd say, you know something? That is one of the most ignorant, ill-informed, and destructive things that you could say, and completely not grounded in the truth. And let me tell you why conservatism actually wins for young people like you, Chuck D., even though he's not that young anymore.